Andre Jordan. Trey Burke, the National College Player of the Year as a sophomore at Michigan, led the Wolverines, Steve, to the 2013 national title game.
Yeah, the guy's a winner. I mean, he won a state title in high school and then a national title with his AAU team before so much success in Michigan. That's what you love about him.
Clippers leading by 16. Redick passes to Paul. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And Trey Burke, coming out of Northland High School in Columbus, had not been a big-time recruit. Most scouts came to see his teammate at the time, Jared Sullinger. But they soon learned about Alfonso Clark Burke III, calling Trey.
And you look at Burke, not the biggest or the most athletic, but he's mentally beyond his years. He compares his game to Chris Paul, and while he's not there yet, you see some similarities from the way he can orchestrate an offense and make good things happen for his team.
So he gets them both.
You know, it's interesting. Chris Paul possessing great quickness, and yet his natural inclination is not to push the pace. He tends to prefer to operate in the half court, running the pick and roll.
Here's Hayward. Hits the outside fadeaway. Hayward's got 12 points in the game.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Bradley against Paul. Hawes inside, and the shot is good. Hawes got his second bucket tonight.
Well, he had that height separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job of taking advantage of that.
Feeds to Booker. It's tipped and stolen by Jordan. Paul against Bradley. Paul dishes to Redick. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender. And he just planks the open jumper.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Clippers lead by 18. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with Blake Griffin, and obviously a high-scoring half for you guys on this one, Blake. What was the key to breaking it open?
It starts on defense. You know, our defense did a good job of getting stops, getting rebounds, getting out the open floor, and got some easy buckets, and then, shots start to fall.
Blake, thank you. Kevin, a complete culture change with this organization.
Thank you, Doris. And
all right, I want everyone's eyes up here. There are a few clear lessons we should have learned from that first half. We haven't gotten any kind of offense in the paint so far. I want to see more entry feeds and more set plays on the low block so we can finally get some points down low. And our production off the bench was tremendous too. We're going to keep spreading the minutes around in the second half.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been. Gets it off. No good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Clippers on top, opening up a huge gap, and will return shortly.
Next Tuesday night, February 3rd, Gordon Hayward and the Utah Jazz go up against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. A battle in the Northwest. Big-time hoops coming your way.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, let's do it. I love the way this play developed. And I think this offense really thrives off of plays like that. Turned it into an easy basket.
Bradley in at point guard. Hayward out there with Trevor Booker. Then there's Trey Burke, and it's Burks in at the 3. Spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Davis inside, fended by Hayward. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Dishes to Burks. The Jazz working the ball around now. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. That's good. Redick's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Los Angeles. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Sticks another. 3 more from Bradley. Bradley's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Jazz. Clippers leading by 22. Paul kicks to Davis. Paul passes to Davis. Now here's Barnes. Burks covering, and out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Evans, he's checked in for Utah.
11 seconds on the shot.
I like that shooting.
Coming onto the floor for your Jazz, Jeremy Evans.
Utah has gone to 3-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And things are going to come way too easy for him if he can get that deep post position.
I agree with you, Steve. You got to deny him the ball down there as best you can.
Paul kicks to Griffin.
Guys, it seems like the league has been pretty forward-thinking, willing to embrace changes over time, always trying to improve the game. And I think, they actually changed the competition committee over the last couple of years. It used to be every general manager. Now it's made up of 3 owners.
Your Jazz, Gordon Hayward.
It's a much more manageable group to work with.
Bradley's checked in for Burke. And the Clippers with a change here, too. J.J. Redick's checked in for Spencer Hawes. And with that new NBA competition committee, the league was hoping to create a more nimble leadership group to consider various initiatives.
And, I think the culture of the NBA has been open to innovation and new things, new ways of doing things, new thinking, all in an effort to improve the game. And to me, that's what it's about.
6 on the shot clock. Paul with the 3. Good.
3.
Paul's got 10 points in just the second half.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for the Clippers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
There's something more than just a win when they are playing these guys today. They're going to come out on top in the season series.
And that's going to make it a special win, Steve. They'll finish 3-1 against them, and they're allowed to gloat a little bit with that record.
You look at the stats, and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Chris Paul. And a big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving and finding guys when they would flash open.
And here's Rivers. Evans with the rebound.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Pass to Bradley. Launches a 3. Utah the rebound. Benjamin, and he uses the glass on the layup.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Davis sets a screen. Hamilton dishes to Rivers. In low to Davis. Pass to Redick. Back to Griffin. To the left side wing. Rivers kicks to Redick. Rivers passes to Griffin. Tries again. Missed. So the...
Chris, how does a win...
Hey, good game out there, Rook.
Oh, wow, Coach Rivers. Hey, man, I really appreciate that.
You know, you really might have a future in this league. Keep up the hard work, young fella.
I will, no doubt.
UGLY.
Man, ugly doesn't even begin to describe what happened out there.
What would you call it?
Sorry, pathetic, garbage, embarrassing.
Just gotta let it go. Get back at it tomorrow. Study some film, see what we did wrong. Hit the weight room, get some treatment, and make up for it next time out.
Good idea. The quicker we get back out there, the quicker we can leave this nightmare behind us. Let's hit it.